Hello everybody, Mrs. Tucker here. Now, I hope you are enjoying our work with Midsummer's Night's Dream so far. It was very exciting to go into that enticing forest yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, I loved it. It was a little bit spooky, but it was very exciting. Now today we've got something very exciting to do in our literacy lesson. On my board here you'll see, and you've got this on your blog, a picture of Titania. She is the fairy queen in the story of Midsummer's Night's Dream. But guess what, children? I've got one of the sprites with me. He's here. Here he is. Look, it's Puck. He's a little bit shy. Puck is the fairy that serves the fairy king, Oberon. Here he is. He's got lovely wings. He's got this wand and he's all shiny. Beautiful. He doesn't say much, but that's okay. Now Puck is very excited because Oberon has let him come into school with me this week. Now I hope that's okay with Mr. Wilson, because if you know the story, Puck does magic and quite a lot of the time his magic goes wrong. It does, Puck, doesn't it? It does. Anyway, Puck needs our help this week because Titania, the fairy queen, and Oberon, the fairy king, keep arguing, and poor old Puck gets very upset, don't you, Puck? Yes, he gets very upset because they argue all the time and he's in the middle of it all. Maybe that's why he's happy to come to school for a few days. Anyway, today Titania's feeling a bit sad, and Puck, well, Oberon has asked Puck to cheer her up by writing some nice things about her. Now, Puck, well, he's okay at literacy, but not as good as us. He needs our help, don't you? He can only think of the word nice, but I think we can think of much better words than nice. So what you need to do, children, is look carefully at the picture on the blog and think of some words to describe Titania. Now, I'll give you a few to start you off and to help you, Puck, okay? Let's put him there. Are you going to listen? Super sit. Turn your listening ears on, Puck. Okay, I'm going to look really carefully at this picture of Titania. I'm going to look ever so carefully, and I'm going to just use some describing words. Now, do you remember what they were called yesterday? Adjectives. Can you say that? Adjectives. I'm going to write some adjectives to describe her, what she looks like, but also I'm going to think about what she's like as a person as well. So let me see. So if I write some words about what she looks like, I think she's better than nice. I think she's beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm going to write that up. Now what I suggest is you get your grown-ups to write your words down for you. Beautiful. She's, oh, I've thought of a good word, exquisite. That means even better than beautiful. Exquisite. How else would I describe her? I would maybe describe her as being dainty. Now, dainty means that you're quite little, pretty, you're light when you step. Dainty. Your grown-ups might be able to help you with some good adjectives as well. Let's see, what else does she look like? Well, she's got a very elaborate dress. Her dress has got lots of little folds in it. Oh, elaborate. Now let me look at her and let me see what I think she's like. Does she look unkind? No, she doesn't look unkind. Do you know what, children? I think she looks quite gentle. I don't know her, but just looking at her, I think she's quite gentle. Again, get your grown-ups. You come up with the words and you get your grown-ups to write them down for you, preferably on a little sticky note like we did with the forest yesterday. But I shall do one more. I'm going to say she looks quite sweet. So what I want you to do, children, is to look at your picture of her and come up with some adjectives, that's describing words to describe her. If you want to have a go and write them, then you can write them yourselves. But if not, then you can get your grown-up to write them on a bit of paper, because we're going to use them later on in the week to do some exciting writing. Right, let's see. Do we think we've cheered Puck up? Does he look a bit better now? I think so. He looks a bit worried, doesn't he? I think he'll be excited though when he comes into school and meets some of your friends.